Eat these 10 foods daily and look 10 years younger. Most people think youth lives in your skin, but the truth? It starts on your plate. I've seen folks in their 70s with a glow you'd swear was borrowed from their 40s. No magic, no expensive routines. Just food, simple, everyday food doing its quiet work. In this video, I'm walking you through 10 foods that help you age with radiance, strength, and grace. And if you're ready to eat your way to a longer, more vibrant life, let's begin. 1. Avocado, the creamy green that keeps you glowing. I once met a woman in her 60s who didn't look like she was chasing youth. She looked like someone who had simply kept it close. No makeup, no treatments, no filters, just skin that glowed like it still remembered what joy felt like. When I asked her what her secret was, she smiled and said, "I treat my avocado like it's part of my skincare routine." Every morning, she sliced half an avocado, sprinkled it with sea salt, and ate it slowly like a ritual. Not rushed, not tossed onto dry toast in a hurry. She gave it time, like it was a gift she was giving to her future self. She said, "People waste so much money on serums and masks, but your body can only use what you feed it. And this feeds everything." She wasn't wrong. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, the kind your skin drinks like water after a long, dry season. They're loaded with vitamin E to repair, potassium to hydrate, and antioxidants that fight the quiet damage you can't see. They don't just help your skin, they help your body absorb other nutrients better too. Vitamins A and D, those don't work as well without healthy fats carrying them in. And the best part, you don't need to slather avocado on your face or turn it into some fancy beauty hack. You just need to eat it with intention. Slice it into your salad. Blend it into a smoothie. Scoop it with a spoon and call it self-care. Because beauty creams may fade by morning, but real nourishment, that settles into your cells. It heals quietly. It lasts. She looked at me before I left and said, "Avocado's not a magic trick. It's just respect for my skin, for my body, for the years I still have." And I think about that every time I see one on my counter. Number 2, berries, the antioxidant powerhouse. After I left the woman's house, I couldn't stop thinking about what she said, how she treated her body like it deserved the best. And if there was ever a food that deserved that kind of respect, it's berries. You see, berries are tiny, sometimes the size of a thumbtack, but don't let their size fool you. These little gems pack a powerful punch when it comes to protecting your skin and your body. Just like she made time for her avocado, the woman I spoke to made sure berries were always in reach. She had them for breakfast, sprinkled over yogurt, mixed into oatmeal, or just tossed into her morning smoothie. But here's why they were so important. Berries, especially blueberries and blackberries, are packed with antioxidants that fight free radicals. These are the little troublemakers that speed up aging, damage cells, and leave your skin looking tired. But these antioxidants, they slow down that damage. They protect your skin and boost its resilience, keeping that healthy glow that's often the first to fade as we get older. Berries also improve cognitive function, keeping your mind sharp and clear. It's not just about looking younger. It's about feeling youthful from the inside out. And here's something I love. Berries don't just help you look younger. They help you stay here longer. They protect more than your skin. They protect your future. Multiple studies have shown that berries can help lower your risk of Alzheimer's, diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Why? Because they fight inflammation like warriors. They go deep, past the surface glow, and start working in your blood, your brain, your cells. A doctor once told me, berries are like nature's bodyguards, Quiet, small, but fiercely protective. And I think that's why they matter so much. Because as you age, the goal isn't just to look good in the mirror. It's to feel good in your mind, your bones, your energy. To stay clear-headed enough to remember names and birthdays. To stay strong enough to take walks without worrying about balance. To stay present, not just alive, but awake and aware. So yes, they may seem small, even ordinary. But day by day, bite by bite, they're building a version of you that's stronger, sharper, and more resilient. Because berries aren't just food. They're your insurance policy against the slow creep of time. And the best part? They taste like joy. So whether you're adding a handful to your smoothie, throwing them into a salad, or enjoying them fresh on their own, remember this. Berries don't just make your skin glow. They make your life glow. Like the woman I met, feeding your body well is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself. And berries? They're the perfect reminder to treat yourself to more than just the basics. 3. Carrots. Feed your eyes, fuel your glow. I remember a time when I used to squint at street signs and think, well, that's just part of getting older. But then someone older and wiser than me said something I'll never forget. Don't accept what you haven't tried to heal. That's when I started paying more attention to what I was feeding my eyes. Literally. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful plant pigment your body transforms into vitamin A. And this isn't just some nutrition trivia. This little conversion, it's one of your strongest lines of defense as you age. Vitamin A plays a major role in keeping your vision sharp, especially in low light. That's why carrots have long been linked to good eyesight. But what most people don't realize is this. It's not just about seeing better. It's about keeping the world vivid. Colors, faces, books, sunsets, all the little things that make life feel alive. And here's the part no one tells you. Beta-carotene doesn't stop at your eyes. It also acts like a shield for your skin, helping protect against sun damage, environmental stress, and even the fine lines that try to write stories you're not done telling yet. Think of it like this. Carrots help your skin remember how to be resilient. They don't erase time, but they slow down the wear. And there's more. Beta-carotene is also a silent soldier for your immune system, helping your body fight off the colds, the flus, the minor bugs that feel bigger when you're older. It's working in the background, strengthening your defenses long before you even feel a sniffle. So whether you shred them into a salad, roast them until sweet and caramelized, or sip them in a warm soup, just remember, every bite is more than a vegetable. It's a quiet act of care, one that supports your sight, your skin, and your strength. So you can keep seeing the beauty in the world and feel good in your own skin while doing it. Beta-carotene also helps protect your skin from sun damage, fights against premature wrinkles, and supports your immune system like a loyal bodyguard. It's not magic, it's maintenance. I started roasting them with a bit of olive oil and sea salt. Not because I thought they'd change my life, but because I was tired of feeling like my body was falling apart faster than it should. A few months in, my eyes didn't feel as tired. My skin had a softness I hadn't noticed in years. And that squint, gone. And I thought to myself, how many things have I been calling aging, when really it was just neglect? So now, every time I slice into a carrot, I don't just think about eyesight or wrinkles. I think about reclaiming what I thought I had to give up. Because sometimes, it's not about avoiding decline. It's about giving your body a little help to rise again. 4. Citrus fruits. The zest that keeps you bright. Citrus fruits, like oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits, are more than just something to toss into your water or squeeze over salmon. They are your skin's favorite alarm clock. Why? Because citrus is loaded with vitamin C, the nutrient your body relies on to build collagen, the very thing that keeps your skin firm, smooth, and radiant. As you age, your collagen naturally starts to break down. That's why the skin thins, sags, and creases more easily. But vitamin C? It's like sending in a repair crew, day after day, faithfully showing up with toolboxes full of healing. It doesn't just patch things up on the surface. It gets in deep, stimulating collagen production, calming inflammation, and helping your skin bounce back from years of wear and weather. Every wrinkle softened, every spot faded, every bit of firmness regained. That's the repair crew at work. It's not flashy. You won't wake up overnight looking 10 years younger, but day by day, vitamin C rebuilds your skin's foundation from the inside out. It seals the cracks, reinforces the scaffolding, and keeps your natural glow from fading under the weight of time and stress. Because true youthfulness doesn't come from hiding signs of age, it comes from helping your body heal them. And citrus? That's your daily delivery of restoration, zipped into a bright, juicy package your body knows exactly what to do with. Citrus fruits also help detoxify your system, lower inflammation, and support heart health by reducing cholesterol and improving blood flow. That means better circulation, more oxygen to your skin, your brain, your organs. You feel clearer. You look fresher. You move easier. And here's the part most people miss. Starting your day with citrus, especially something like warm lemon water on an empty stomach, can wake up your digestion, cleanse your system, and even brighten your mood. It's not magic. It's just nature doing what it's always done, quietly healing as long as we let it. So slice up some orange with breakfast. Add a squeeze of lemon to your tea. Toss grapefruit into your salad. Let the zing and the tang remind your body that it's still full of life. Because when you add citrus to your plate, you're not just adding flavor. You're giving your skin, your cells, and your soul a reason to light up again. 5. Garlic, nature's tiny armor. Garlic might not win any breath contests, but when it comes to aging well, it's one of the strongest shields in your kitchen. See, garlic is more than flavor. It's medicine. Ancient, time-tested, and quietly powerful. Its natural compounds, like allicin, have been shown to lower blood pressure, balance cholesterol, strengthen your immune system, and even fight inflammation, one of the biggest enemies of youthful skin. And while most people think aging only shows up in the mirror, it actually starts in your blood vessels, your cells, and your silent stress levels. That's where garlic goes to work. One study even called garlic nature's antibiotic, not because it clears a sore throat or zaps a cold, though it can help with that too, but because it works on a deeper level. It doesn't just treat symptoms, it fortifies the body. Garlic strengthens your defenses before the enemy even arrives. It supports your immune system, balances your blood, reduces inflammation, all quietly, consistently behind the scenes. Think of it like building a wall before the storm, instead of mopping the floor after the flood. And here's something wild. Some researchers believe that garlic's active compound, allicin, can actually protect your cells from oxidative stress. That's the stuff that speeds up aging from the inside out. So yes, it's small. Yes, it smells. But it's also one of the most powerful anti-aging tools nature ever gave us. And if you can learn to love the taste, it might just love you back for years to come. A woman once told me, "Garlic taught me to choose food that loves me back." At first, I thought she was joking, because garlic isn't exactly subtle. It lingers. It bites. It announces itself long after the meal is over. But then she explained. For years, she said, I ate for comfort. I ate for company. I ate what was easy or what made me feel full. But garlic, it was different. It was healing. And once I felt the difference in my body, I started asking a new question before every meal. Will this food love me back? That phrase stuck with me. Because we spend so much of life feeding cravings, not caring. So much energy chasing flavor, not fuel. And yet, the foods that truly love you back, they don't just taste good. They protect your heart. They clear your skin. They fight disease before it even starts. They show up like medicine disguised as dinner. And garlic, it doesn't whisper its love. It shows up bold, strong, steady. Exactly how your body wants to be. So, if you're going to fall in love with something in your kitchen, let it be the food that sticks around for the right reasons. And she was right. Because you don't need a detox tea. You just need a little clove that's been doing this work long before anti-aging was a trend. So whether you chop it, roast it, or toss it in a soup, don't underestimate the wrinkled bulb. It might be small, but inside, it's all strength. 6. Olive oil. Feed your skin from the inside out. They call it liquid gold for a reason. Olive oil isn't just for cooking. It's a quiet miracle with every drop. Rich in healthy fats and antioxidants, it's one of the most powerful anti-aging foods you'll find in your kitchen. But this isn't just about vanity. It's about vitality. Olive oil hydrates your skin from the inside out. It softens fine lines. It strengthens your cells. It slows down the hands of time, not by stopping the clock, but by supporting the gears that keep you moving. And here's the magic most people miss. Olive oil helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, nutrients your body can't use properly without a little healthy fat to carry them in. These vitamins aren't just alphabet soup, they're your internal caretakers. Vitamin A protects your skin and sharpens your vision. Vitamin D strengthens your bones and lifts your mood, especially in those darker seasons of life. Vitamin E is like armor for your cells, fighting damage and slowing signs of aging. Vitamin K keeps your blood flowing smoothly and helps prevent bruising and bone loss. But without healthy fats, like those in olive oil, these vitamins struggle to get where they need to go. It's like building a dream team, but forgetting to give them a ride. So when you drizzle olive oil on your veggies or your toast, you're not just adding flavor. You're activating those nutrients, turning your food into real fuel. Food that doesn't just taste good, but works hard for your skin, your bones, your heart, even your brain. It's not flashy. It's not loud. But olive oil shows up every single day, a quiet ally in your aging journey. You don't need to drink it by the spoonful. Just drizzle it over your salad. Toss it with roasted vegetables. Even use a few drops to moisturize your face at night. One woman I know says, "If it's not good enough for my salad, it's not going on my skin." That's how sacred olive oil has become in her home. Because what you put on your body matters. But what you put in it, that's what shows up later. On your face, in your joints, in your energy. 7. Tomatoes. Tomatoes don't get enough credit. They sit quietly on the shelf next to flashier foods. But inside, they're packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that defends your skin from the sun's aging rays. You know that tight, dry feeling after too much sun? That's damage. And lycopene? It's not just a nutrient. It's like armor for your skin. A natural shield that fights off the invisible damage that creeps in over time. Sun exposure, pollution, stress. All those things speed up aging. But lycopene helps keep your skin calm, even, and less prone to those fine lines and age spots we often blame on time. But here's what most people don't know. Lycopene gets stronger when tomatoes are cooked. That's right. Raw tomatoes are great, but once they're simmered, roasted, or blended into a warm sauce, something unlocks. The heat breaks down the tomato's cell walls, releasing more lycopene and making it easier for your body to absorb. And when you pair it with a healthy fat like olive oil, that's when the magic really happens. Because lycopene is fat soluble, it needs a little oil to escort it into your cells where it can start doing its healing work. So that simple bowl of tomato soup, it's not just comfort food, it's a wrinkle-fighting serum in disguise. Roasted tomatoes drizzled with olive oil, homemade marinara over whole grain pasta, even a few slices on your sandwich. These aren't just meals. They're daily rituals that help your skin stand tall against time. So next time you're cooking, remember, every stir, every slice, every bite is a quiet investment in the face you'll wear tomorrow. It becomes more powerful when cooked, especially when paired with healthy fat like olive oil. That's why a bowl of tomato soup or roasted tomatoes drizzled with oil is more than comfort food. It's cellular protection in disguise. Tomatoes also carry vitamin C for healing, vitamin A for skin health, and folate, which supports everything from your mood to your heart. And if you've ever pressed a cool slice of tomato on your face during a hot day, you already know. This fruit has a way of calming what's inflamed, inside and out. So next time you pass by the tomato bin, don't see a salad topping. See a skincare strategy. See a heart helper. See one of nature's most overlooked youth protectors. 8. Oily fish. Age from the inside out. I once met a man at a local health fair, 76 years old, but you would have guessed 62. Not because he had Botox, not because he was trying to look younger, but because he glowed in the way healthy people glow. His skin had that hydrated smoothness, his energy was calm and steady, and his eyes had that brightness most people lose by 50. I asked him what his secret was. He shrugged and said, 3 things. My grandkids, good sleep, and salmon 3 times a week. No gimmicks, just habits. And oily fish was right at the top of his list. Oily fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, anchovies, and tuna are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and these aren't just good fats. They're foundational fats. Omega-3s help maintain the structure of your skin, reduce inflammation that leads to aging, and even keep collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm and plump, from breaking down too fast. But the benefits don't stop with the skin. These healthy fats support brain function, improve mood, lower blood pressure, and protect your heart. Some studies even show they reduce your risk of Alzheimer's. Think of omega-3s like internal moisturizers, keeping your body, joints, and even your thoughts moving freely. If you're not a fan of fish, start simple. Grill a fillet of salmon once a week. Toss some sardines into a salad. Try canned tuna with lemon and olive oil. You don't need to go gourmet, you just need to go consistent. Because some people try to look younger with expensive creams, but others, they feed their youth from the inside out. And it shows. 9. Turmeric. Heal from the inside out. You ever notice how some people just age softer? Their joints don't creak as much. Their face doesn't carry as much puffiness. And their mood? Still steady even in hard seasons. More often than not, those people have found quiet ways to manage inflammation. And one of the most powerful natural tools to do that? Turmeric. That bright golden spice you've probably seen in curry or wellness shots. It's not just hype, it's healing. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, and curcumin is like the body's gentle repairman. It goes where the fire is. The inflammation, the hidden stress in your joints, your gut, even your brain. And instead of masking the damage, it helps calm it down. Multiple studies have shown that turmeric reduces joint pain and stiffness, lowers oxidative stress, the stuff that speeds up aging, improves mood and memory, even supports heart health and may reduce your risk of chronic illness. Some researchers have even referred to turmeric as a natural alternative to over-the-counter anti-inflammatories, and for good reason. Because while pills might numb the pain for a few hours, turmeric works differently. It doesn't just silence the symptoms, it supports your body in healing from within. And here's the kicker. Those anti-inflammatory drugs, they come with side effects, upset stomachs, liver strain, long-term dependency. But turmeric, it's not a quick fix, it's a long game. It partners with your body, not against it. Day by day, it reduces the silent inflammation that accelerates aging. Stuff you don't even feel until it's already wearing you down. Your joints, your digestion, your memory, your mood. Turmeric has been shown to support all of them. One study even found that in people with arthritis, turmeric worked as well as ibuprofen without the same risks. So no, it's not magic. It's just what happens when you give your body what it's been asking for all along. Healing, not hiding. Support, not suppression. And in a world that rushes to cover things up, turmeric teaches us something beautiful. Real healing takes time and love. And the good news, you've still got both. And here's the part people often miss. It's not just about feeling better. It's about aging better from the inside out. Less swelling, less joint pain, less cellular damage. All of that reflects on your face, your posture, your energy. So how do you take it? You can. Add turmeric powder to scrambled eggs, rice, or soups. Make golden milk, warm almond milk, turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, and honey. Or take it in capsule form. Just make sure it includes black pepper, which boosts absorption by up to 2,000%. Because aging well isn't just about skin creams and stretching. It's about fighting the fire before it burns you out. And turmeric, that's one of the gentlest warriors you can have on your side. 10. Eat dark chocolate like you mean it. Because pleasure is also medicine. Why does dark chocolate belong on an anti-aging list? Because it's packed with flavonoids, powerful antioxidants that help fight free radicals. What are free radicals? They're the unstable little particles your body creates when it's stressed, inflamed, or exposed to pollution, toxins, or even too much sun. And if you don't neutralize them, they can break down your skin's collagen, accelerate wrinkles, and leave you feeling like you've aged 5 years overnight. But dark chocolate? It doesn't just neutralize the damage, it brings something else to the table too. Circulation. When you eat the good kind, 75% cacao or more, you boost blood flow to the skin. That means better oxygen delivery, brighter tone, and skin that looks like it finally got the nap it's been asking for. And here's something most people don't realize. Dark chocolate also affects your mood in the best way possible. It raises serotonin and endorphins. It calms the brain. It quiets the noise. I once met a woman in her 60s who said she kept 2 things in her purse at all times: a small notebook and a square of dark chocolate. She told me, "The notebook keeps my thoughts clear. The chocolate keeps my joy close." Every afternoon, when the house was quiet and the sun hit her kitchen window just right, she'd sit with a cup of tea, unwrap a single square of chocolate, and write one thing she was grateful for. No rush, no phone, just her pen, and that melt-in-your-mouth moment of stillness. She called it her daily reset. And looking at her, you could tell it worked. There was something about her that glowed, not just from her skin, but from the inside out. And I believe it had as much to do with the ritual as it did with the food. Because here's the deeper truth. Dark chocolate isn't just about antioxidants. It's about slowing down, tasting life, letting pleasure be part of the plan, not the enemy of it. So yes, have the chocolate. Not out of guilt, but out of gratitude. Because beauty isn't just in what you cut out. It's also in what you allow yourself to savor. Let's recap. 10 foods that help you look younger from the inside out. Avocados. Feed your skin with healthy fats and deep nourishment. Berries. Protect your brain, joints, and cells with every bite. Carrots. Support your vision and fight sun damage from the inside. Citrus fruits. Let vitamin C repair, renew, and brighten your skin. Garlic. A natural antibiotic that strengthens your body at the root. Olive oil. A beauty booster that hydrates, heals, and protects. Tomatoes. Cooked with love. And better lycopene, better skin. Oily fish. Feed your brain and smooth out the years. Turmeric. Reduce inflammation and restore balance naturally. Dark chocolate. Because joy is medicine too. You don't need a drawer full of creams or a shelf of expensive serums to age well. What you really need. A little more intention. A little more color on your plate. A little more joy in your rituals. Because what you eat doesn't just change how you feel. It changes how you heal. It shapes how you show up. It's one of the few choices you still get to make every single day. So ask yourself, am I feeding myself like someone I care about? And if not, maybe today's the day that changes. You're not too late. You're not too old. And your story's not done yet. Let's live it well. If something in this video stirred something in you, maybe a memory, maybe a habit you want to change, maybe just a reminder that your body still deserves your care, then I hope you'll stick around. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 10 foods you're already using, or which one you're going to try starting today. Give the video a like. It helps it reach someone else who needs this kind of gentle truth. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Nonstop Wisdom. Not for trends, not for hype, but for the kind of truth that helps you grow better, not just older. Because around here, we don't chase youth. We honor life. And if that speaks to you, you're in the right place. I'll see you in the next one.